kind of secondary did you inherit? And did you get some quality players you can upgrade?
Yeah, I got some quality players. I got a really motivated group, which is a lot of fun for me. They really, really want to be good, so they work their butts off every single day. They give me everything. There's a couple of things we need to clean up, but I'm excited about the group. The biggest thing is the will to want to do it. We got to change the mindset in some ways and do some things a little different because it is a new scheme.
Right.
So they're adjusting, and then, of course, a new secondary coach. So it's been a lot of fun, though. I really, really like the group that I have. We'll keep building that thing and going from there.
Let's talk about the challenges of a defensive backfield with these athletic quarterbacks that can extend plays 4, 5, 6 seconds. What is the challenge of getting them to stay on the receivers, look for the run? I mean, it seems like they have a million decisions to make out there.
They do have a lot of decisions. I think the biggest thing is just doing your job.
Okay.
And that's the one thing that we focus on. Be where you're supposed to be. Have your eyes where they're supposed to be. And so at the end of the day, you got to rely on the other guys to do their job. And there's 11 guys that play. If one guy messes up, then that can throw off the entire play. So we talk about all 11 guys just doing their job and being the best at doing their jobs.
Just talk about Max Tucker. We're hearing good things about him.
Yeah. Max is doing a good job.
Okay.
Max is doing a good job. I mean, he comes to work every day. He communicates well. He's a young guy, so he's still learning a lot. But I think the entire group is working. They're all doing a really, really good job. I mean, just from top to bottom, I can single out Max, but I think all those guys are doing a great job and they're working. Max being a local guy, he's the guy that everyone asks about. But he does a great job. He works. He's always got a smile on his face. He's having fun. I crack a lot of jokes with those guys,
Okay, good.
And I try to keep them pretty loose where they can play and have a little fun playing this game.
Coming in from Washington State, why did you choose Boston College? What was Bill O'Brien's pitch to you?
It wasn't really a pitch. It's just talking to philosophy. And when you look at the philosophy, the mindset, the different things that he talked about, his plan to develop the team in general, his plan to build relationships and starting with relationships is very intriguing to me. I'm a big relational guy, so the relationships do matter to me. I am close with those guys, no matter if it's my position or it's the offensive line. I'm usually pretty close with those guys in the locker room. But just hearing from a guy that has the type of resume that he has and what he's trying to build here is very intriguing, very enticing, and I felt like it'd be a great fit for me and my family.
Working with Tim Lewis, what's that been like?
Coach Lewis is awesome. He's awesome. He's really, really smart. He knows a lot of football. I mean, we were laughing at him. I actually made fun of him. He brings up all these old players, and some of the guys, I had to Google some of those guys because I wasn't familiar with who they were. But it was funny. He throws on his highlights from his first start in the NFL, and he said, "How old were you here?" I said, "Coach, I wasn't even born yet. I was born the next year." But he's forgotten more ball than I'll ever know. So it's really, really good just to hear somebody else's perspective, be able to throw ideas off of him. But he's been awesome for me. I've learned a lot in the few weeks that I've been with him, so I'm really excited to continue to learn and grow from him.
And it's only March, but it's been pretty physical out here for a March practice. How do you guys kind of walk that line and find that balance between not smoking each other and making sure the kids are getting enough contact this time of year?
Yeah, well, I mean, the biggest thing is you want to take care of the guys. And so there are a couple shots that we could take as a secondary, and we let off those shots. But we want to be really smart. We do understand that we need everyone in order to do the things that we're wanting to do this year. So we try to take care of each other, but we really want to be physical. So if I have you in a position where I can tackle you and I can be physical, I'm absolutely going to do it. Where it gets a little crazy is the side tackles and some of those blows where we just got to be smart about it. But I think Coach O'Brien does a really good job of understanding the group, understanding the guys and kind of where they are, and we kind of go there from there.
And just this receiver group is obviously very talented. There's some big bodies out there. How important is it for you guys to go against a room like this?
Oh, I think it's great. I think Coach Wyatt has done a really good job with that group. And they're big, they're physical, they can run, they can catch. I always think it's fun. Practice should always be tougher than it is in the games. And I think we compete on a really, really high level on both sides of the ball. Everyone flies around. So I think it's really good. It'll definitely help us come game time. But it's a lot of fun going against those guys, being able to coach up what I see from their group, and then hearing Coach Wyatt and Coach O'Brien, and as far as what they see from my group and where we can improve or the different things that they look at, I think it's been really good for all of us.
Great. Thanks, Coach.
Cool. Thank you.
No problem.